HOP-4D Hoplite. Overview. Conceived of as a support mech, Martenson Armaments produced the Hoplite for deployment with the infantry divisions of the then newly created Star League Defense Force. Entering service in 2578, the mech saw extensive action in the opening battles of the Reunification War. After a failed attempt to create a mainline combat version, Martenson upgraded the electronics to create the HOP-4C. This version continued in service into the 27th century, when it was relegated to Terran hegemony militia commands. Originally thought to have been lost in the chaos of the Amaris coup and the Succession Wars, the design reappeared in the ranks of Wolf Dragoons. Following the start of the clan invasion, the mercenaries refitted their hoplites with recovered Star League technology. Capabilities. Intended to operate close with infantry, the hoplite's uninspired top speed is of little hindrance. However, attempts to deploy the mech in any other role has met with varied success. Reliable and with low maintenance requirements, the hoplite's overdependence on ammunition keeps it firmly anchored to its supply lines. Wolf Dragoons have modified their hoplites, replacing the old autocannon with a Mydron XL LB model, a weapon with improved accuracy and range. Lighter than the Luxor HV autocannon, the upgrade has allowed magazine capacity to be near doubled. Deployment. The Hoplite first saw action against Taurian troops on Ridgebrook. Surprisingly capable of absorbing considerable punishment, the Hoplites allowed the infantry of 2nd Division to withstand determined Concordat counterattack. With frontal assaults failing to break the SLDF line, the Taurians were forced to fall back on the defensive. Having demonstrated its effectiveness, the Hoplite became a common sight in mech battalions assigned to work with the SLDF's infantry formations. As the Reunification War would drag on, the Hoplite became outmoded when the SLDF's tactical doctrine evolved in the face of the realities of the Taurian campaign. With increasingly advanced designs coming out of the Terran factories, the Hoplite was redeployed to serve alongside designs such as the Maquis and Banshee in hegemony militia units. These commands would suffer the heaviest casualties, with most being killed to the last warrior when the Rimworld Republic seized control of the Terran forces in the late 2766 to early 2767 periods. Today, the Hoplite now only appears in the ranks of Wolf Dragoons. During equipment from the oldest Clan Wolf Brian caches, the Dragoons were unaware that the lost mech would actually draw so much attention. Later cut off from the homeworlds after 3020, the Dragoons no longer have access to the resources to replace lost hoplites, and by the end of the 4th Succession War, only a handful remain in the mercenaries' ranks, and these were later consigned to the Home Guard. Variants. The original 4A model is essentially identical to the later 4C model. The older Dalban sniper targeting system was upgraded to the Dalban High-Res during the Reunification War to counter the increasingly sophisticated Taurian ECM systems. Wolf Dragoons fielded a single example of the 4B during the 4th Succession War, an unsuccessful attempt by Martenson Armaments to produce a main battle mech. The 4B carries a Magna Hellstar PPC in place of the autocannon and upgrades the missile launcher to a Mitchell Systems LRM-15 rack with 2 tons of ammunition. The Dragoons have also upgraded the Hoplite with salvaged clan tech taken on Lufien. Designated the C variant, this model mounts 10 tons of clan ferrofibrous armour and 10 double heatsinks. Primary armament consists of an Ultra AC-10 with 3 tons of ammunition and a single LRM-15 with 2 tons of ammunition. Secondary weaponry consists of 3 torso-mounted medium lasers with 2 pulse and 1 extended range. Notable mech warriors. Kevin Tolek. Amongst the orphans inducted into Wolf Dragoons after the 4th Succession War, Tolek joined Gamma Regiment just in time for the clan invasion. Distinguishing himself by scoring 3 kills against the Nova Cats on Lufien, Tolek went on to build a formidable reputation for himself. When Wayne Waco, serving as the Word of Blake's cat's paw, launched his surprise attack on Outreach, Gamma returned to Outreach and secured the world while other commands launched the ill-fated attack on Mars. Soon, Tolek was locked in combat with Blake's troops amidst the rubble of Harlech, salvaging a Home Guard hoplite after his imp was destroyed. He remained on Outreach with the other Gamma survivors to continue a guerrilla campaign, while Alpha fled with the Dragoons' dependents. Extracted from Outreach by a Clan Wolf in exile force in 3068, Tolek was reunited with other Dragoon survivors on Ark Royal.